Hi, Assalamualaikum to AR Ramli Jamaluddin as our external panel, my work-based master AR Nur Shahida Azili and my fellow friends. May all of you have a good day onwards, inshallah. I am Putra. For today, I would like to have some online quick video session about Proposed Design 5 for Johor Cultural Food Centre. Today's session is more likely explaining and demonstrating my proposed design towards the Food Culture Centre at Kota Tinggi. So for the first part, I will explaining my concept. My concept for this design is interlocking and reconnect. The interlocking terms is derived from the multiracial resident at Kota Tinggi are be combined through the mutual arrangement by the one element at one places which portray cultural center, while for the reconnect is the reconnection between the food hubs and food nodes and also local food identity at Kota Tinggi. The concept is gained from the genus loci of the Kota Tinggi, which Kota Tinggi itself is quite popular with so many foods, and it comes also from the different multiracial. So to realize these ideas, the chosen client for this proposed design is Yayasan Warisan Johor, which tally with the themes of the cultural center that want to preserve the identity and history of Johor Bahru. And for the second part is college community. It acts as a second primary program for the food culture center, while to educate the local people of Kota Tinggi so that the local recipes can be passed to generation by generation. And another motive is to generate income for the food culture center besides just act as a gallery. So what comes after the concept is an aim, objective and design strategies for the proposed design. So the aims of the design is to celebrate food culture from different racial community at Kota Tinggi, and the objective is to educate and spread awareness, to reconnect the community at Kota Tinggi and to embrace the culture. To cater the objective and aims, the design strategies are to have strategic places that can be influenced to local and tourists, to design the place to have interaction activities and building programs, and also offer a quality and conducive training for the local and tourists. Going towards the building programs, the proposed design have 3 building programs, which is gallery and exhibition, cooking classes and a food court. For the gallery and exhibition, the motive is to source Kota Tinggi and Johor food identity and history, while at the same time interacting people's interest towards the history by conducting an events, trips or competition to all people. It operates day from 10 a.m. to it operates every day from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. The second building program is cooking classes, which the idea is to educate and teach people, especially about the local Kota Tinggi foods. It also as the second main program for the proposed design. They will learn all the Malaysia cuisine, including from the different racial recipes, Western cuisine and also pastry and bakery in simple practicality and demonstration classes. The building programs have 3 short courses, which it is differentiated by different type of ages and target market. The purpose is to have the continuity of learning and preserving the recipes toward the people. For the junior courses, it targets kids at age from 4 to 7 years old. It will be operate on every long school break session, and the operation time same goes with the cool junior courses with 5 hours of learning. For the short courses, the program is to be operated with the schedule of 2 days, 4 days, 6 days and 8 days courses. The target market is for the working adults and hobbyists. For the third program is a food court. It is to develop the economy of Kota Tinggi while interact social activities and local. The operation hour is from the Sunday and Friday. The proposed activity program is to have like a bicycle rent, hoverboard activities, camps rent, interaction likes that can interact people to come at the site. So the proposed design building is need to educate function for the surrounding spaces and give ambient environment following on the relation and the function of the proposed space. Considering it as a cultural center and the site issues, the idea is to have open spaces such as a recreational area and plaza, to have some activities and events as to cater people intentions toward the building. I would like to use a bigger plain character at the left side and the front side of the building as it absorbs and on people's intention and give a welcoming and huge entrance into the building. Furthermore, for the interaction towards the river, the idea is to have some point of view and planes toward the river as shown in the blue diagram. The hierarchy elements also are being applied on the building programs, which as a respect and allow stack ventilations toward the building. The diagram is shown ideology of food stacking that will be absorbed inside of the building's layout. As shown for the from the bottom, it is like a pilates floor slab that avoid any pass and water into the plate. The plate itself as the floor slab that hold activity, and for the food is usually started with the main food, aka main program, following the dishes. The sambal is like a second program. Without it, it might be unfavorable. And for the last one is garnishes that will complete the full courses. Okay, for the ground floor level, its purpose idea to have a public programs which is a food court that will interact people activity towards the offered services. As for the services, it categorized as semi-public spaces. The services area should be available or comfortable for the staff, such as technical and electrical engineers, staff officers, to have a check for the maintenance and drop off things into the building. On the right side of the slide, on the left side of the slide, I would like to consider the ideas to be built for the TNB design into the building, so that the TNB part can be blended with the building's design without exclude the function and the site's tolerance. On the other hand, as part of understanding what the proposed space will look like, the plaza will be considered to have some trees with linear organization to give orderly and tidy view as the spaces is an open public. At the same time, it is to give the buildings a life with a green approaches and natural stack ventilation crossing from the river. For the first and second floor is the proposed building. I have proposed some spaces to fill the needs of crowd control of people. The building programs for the first level is a gallery and exhibition programs, which to demonstrate and publishing artwork or historical info to the public. It has display area, lounge, reading area, plus with the mini library to store and give spaces of reading activity. As for the measurement, I have located it at the end of the left wing of the building, as the space is categorized as a private space. Furthermore, the position of admin spaces is facing towards the river, which I believe simultaneously give a good view and calming aura inside of that spaces. As the right wing of the building, I have put some spaces for services with having like a MNU, janitor room, store and cargo lift, so that it be as a centralized between the services and the building programs. For the second level of the building program is known for the cooking classes programs. The position of the spaces is similar with the first level, which using linear organization to give people simple and smooth transition between the spaces. Since the cooking classes will be packed during the long break session, the cooking classes are be arranged next to each other for easy monitored and centralized function, including the seminar room. There is also a reading area and lounge for the people to have some their own spaces to rest, leisure. For the huge programs and events, there is a double volume hall spaces for give enormous and pleasant feeling suitable for crowd events. On the other side, the third floor is specifically for the management activity, as it located at the top of the building as it categorized as a private zoning. The access is still the same, but they will have some glasses wall partition to differentiate and only can be accessed by the staff only. The display area and the waiting area is for the people to have a transit before meet up with the staff and next to it. And it will have a meeting and discussion room for the deeper conversation either between the staff or client, or the client or the staff and the staff. Along to the end of the left wing of the building, the proposed space is to have management room itself, such as manager room or staff room. The purpose is to secure and limit the boundaries between public and private spaces. As for the fourth floor, the proposed idea is to have spaces of services with additional of green park for the building. The intention is to celebrate the green approach and absorbent into the building while not wasting the spaces which commonly are dedicated for the service area. The fourth floor is just to consider to have services area such as water storage, aircon inverter area, AHU M&E and janitor room. The idea is proven can be built and can be considered as important as shown in the picture given, which is it at PKNS HQ Shah Alam. Alright, so thank you.